bus was late again. Rain running down the shelter. You came around the corner in that navy coat. I moved to make room. You stood beside me, then opened your umbrella before the bus came. You held it toward me, more my side than yours. Your sleeve was getting wet, you didn't move it back. I noticed what you did, tried not to smile. You looked down the road like it meant nothing. You held it lower. Was that for me? You held it lower, I couldn't tell. Maybe you're just kind, maybe I wanted more. But all the way home I thought about it. I thought about it. Tuesday it rained harder. You were there already this time, without an umbrella, just that navy coat. I opened mine for us. You took the handle. Your hand covered mine for half a second. Cold a little. You moved a little closer. The bus came too soon. That night by my door, I folded the umbrella. There was one wet mark where your hand had been. I laughed at myself for even noticing, then left it there until the morning. You held it lower. Was that for me? You stood a little closer. I still couldn't tell. Maybe you're just kind, maybe I'm too hopeful. But Thursday without rain, you came there anyway. So did I. No umbrella between us, nothing left to blame. You smiled when I arrived. You climbed onto the stool for the Earl Grey. That old blue tin squeaked in your hands. The kettle started humming. You hummed even louder, completely out of tune. I opened the window. 2 teaspoons or 3 to stick to 2. You always say that, you always ask. You found 2 mugs before I said anything. Put mine beside yours like it belonged there. 2 cups every morning, 1 yours, 1 mine. You never ask anymore, I never mention it. Oh, when did that happen? When did this become something we just do without thinking? twice. burn the toast again, blame the old toaster. I scraped mine clean, you ate yours black. Then you mentioned green for a kitchen wall, said it would look better in the morning light. I nearly asked you which kitchen you meant. Instead I passed the jam and watched you smile. You moved my spare chair closer to the window. Better here a little. Then you sat beside me, not in the chair. I said nothing. 2 cups every morning, one yours, one mine. You poured mine first like you always do. Maybe it's just tea, maybe it's not. I still keep wondering when you reach for 2. The blue tin is dented. You dropped it last spring. I never replaced it. Your name lit my phone just after midnight. I opened the message before thinking twice. 3 ordinary lines about tomorrow's train. The one unfinished sentence sitting underneath. I wanted to tell you, and nothing after that. I waited for typing, it never came back. I read those words more than I should. Put the phone down, picked it up again. You nearly said it, whatever it was, you nearly said it, then changed your mind. Oh, was it something good? Was it goodbye? I can't imagine both, that's the trouble. Next morning you wrote about Tuesday rain, asked if my meeting had gone alright. Nothing about midnight, nothing about that line. I answered about work like nothing happened. Typed one small question, then erased it. You did the same, maybe that's us. I practiced calling one standing in the kitchen. Had the first word ready, then lost the rest. What if you answered, what if you didn't? I made another tea and left it there. You nearly said it, whatever it was, you nearly said it. I nearly asked. Maybe we both know, maybe neither does. Your unfinished sentence still knows more than me. Until the next morning, I answered to quickly. Saturday at the market, you bought red cherries from the same old man beside the flower stall. You tasted one first, made a terrible face. I started laughing, you looked offended. They're good this week, clearly. You tried another, then handed me two. I took the sweeter one, you took the sour. I wondered if you knew. You always did that. Cherries for the bus, 3 left in the bag. You gave me the best ones, kept the bruised ones back. Oh, you do that sometimes with more than cherries. I wish I knew if you knew too. The bakery talking about Friday. Your coat needed mending, my train ran late. You stole my coffee, I stole another cherry. We called that even, it clearly wasn't. At the crossing light, you emptied the bag. 1 cherry remained, you gave it to me. You don't want it, I'm full. You've had 4, so you put it in my hand. Before the light changed, I carried it home, didn't eat it. Cherries for the bus, nothing very grand, just you giving me the last one again. Ah, maybe that's your way, maybe it's just you. I wish I knew which one is true. Cherries stayed there beside my front door until Sunday morning. I found your postcard under old receipts, face down in a drawer I rarely open. Wish you were here, it's green and loud. A crooked yellow sun sat in the corner. There was a coffee ring across your handwriting. I knew exactly how it must have happened. You wrote my name, smaller than usual. I stared at that for far too long. Postcard from May, still here in August. 3 little lines and your bad drawing. I said, wish you were. I kept that part. Maybe you meant it for one afternoon. Maybe that's enough. I made some tea, sat by the window, held the card up against the daylight. A bus passed outside, the glass shook once. Your handwriting moved, then settled again. I remembered that spring you called every Sunday, until one Sunday you simply didn't. I found an envelope, still knew your address, put the postcard inside, then took course you would. That's why I stopped. Postcard from May, still here in August. 3 little lines I know by heart. Oh, you said, wish you were, I wish I had been. Maybe we were closer than either one knew. Maybe not. But not face down. Not this time. You knocked off the 9, I knew it was you. Nobody else knocks, then waits that long. It's only me. You held up your keys, found them this time. Congratulations. You laughed before entering like I'd invited you. I hadn't exactly stopped you either. The radiator started knocking. You blamed the landlord, I put the kettle on. We knew the routine. Flat 4 after 9, you in my kitchen tea, going cold again. Your coat on my chair. Hey, you always stay longer than you need to. I always make tea like I expect that. You complained about plumbing, I defended old buildings. We argued about paint for 15 minutes. Then you showed me your cat asleep sideways. I laughed so hard we forgot the argument. You looked around once at my tiny kitchen, then said it felt quite nice in here. You left your key beside the sugar. I caught you downstairs before your door closed. Bins tomorrow? Very romantic. 8? Make it 7. You smiled first. Flat 4 after 9, you in my kitchen. 2 mugs on the table, 1 chair between us. So you always stay longer, I never ask why. Maybe one evening neither of us leaves. Your keys stayed here until the next night. So did you. That biscuit tin had fake roses on top, 2 digestives inside, 1 broken clean through. You opened the lid, looked at both pieces, then gave me one without saying anything. I looked at yours, mostly crumbs and edges. You took the broken one, so you ate it anyway. Crumbs on your jumper, I wanted to smile, so I looked away. You took the broken half, gave me the good one. Such a tiny thing, nobody would remember. Oh, but I remember, that's the problem. I remember everything that might mean something. I'll see because you remembered. I hate climbing over. You forgot your wrapper under the armrest, then found my ticket before I lost it. You'd lose your head, you'd find that too. You thought about it, probably, We never talked about where this was going. We talked about films and terrible coffee. You did small things, I kept collecting them, like someday they'd answer the question for me. You took the broken half, gave me the good one. Maybe that's just kindness. Maybe that's your heart. I still don't know, I only know this. Whenever there were two, you gave me better. The tin is empty, I still open it sometimes. The window, you chose the aisle, then changed your mind and sat beside me. Windows too cold, 20 minutes later you fell asleep before the next station. Your head moved slowly with every bend, then landed lightly against my shoulder. I could have moved, there was empty room. I watched the fields and stayed exactly still. 3 stops like that, your head on me. 3 stops wondering if you were awake. Oh, I barely breathed, you barely moved. 3 stops can feel longer than a year. The announcement woke you somewhere near. Reading, you opened one eye. Where are we? Not sure. Didn't move, not straight away. That part stayed with me. Then your hand found the folded train ticket between our 2 seats and passed it over. At the final crossing, you looked at me like you might mention what just happened. Instead, you said, "Still raining, looks like it." That was all. 3 stops like that, your head on me. 3 stops wondering what you already knew. Maybe you were sleeping, maybe not completely. When the train arrived, you waited for me. Idea. The lamp leaned sideways like it always did. You found silver tape inside the junk drawer, wrapped it around twice, pressed the loose edge, then stepped backwards, looking very pleased. Fixed, that won't hold. You switched it on. It's holding. case apparently closed. It's holding for now. That's what you said about the lamp, about almost everything. Hey, you always fix things just enough to stay. I sometimes wonder if that includes us. We watched some program, neither really like the cat tested tape. Then lost interest, you hummed off key, reading the paper. I watched the lamp leaning over you. You know it's crooked, so am I. I laughed at that more than expected. Near midnight you stood, found the right screwdriver, took the tape off, fixed it properly. No joke this time, no big announcement. You caught me watching. What? Nothing. It's holding for now. Maybe that's enough. The lamp stood straight. You stayed beside me. Oh, you always fix things when nobody asks. I wish you'd tell me why you keep staying. Stayed on, you did too. You left the hallway light on again, long after midnight. After talking, your shoes by mine, coat across the chair, one half-finished glass beside the sink. I used to search for bigger answers, something I could hear and finally believe. Good at saying those things. I was never good at leaving them alone. Leave the light on just a little longer. I wanted your heart in plain English. Oh, you gave me mornings, you gave me keys, you to stop asking, not quite an answer, close enough tonight. I stopped checking messages at 2 in the morning, stopped writing questions I'd never actually asked. Half asleep under the hallway light. You left this on, I know. You looked at me, then left it on. Maybe love isn't always the sentence you want. Maybe some people never say it cleanly. Maybe it's tea already poured for 2, the better biscuit, half a shoulder for 3 stops. Maybe it's Thursday without any rain, and somebody still comes to the same place. Leave the light on just a little longer. I wanted your heart in plain English. Oh, you never quite said it, maybe you never will. But when I stopped asking, I could finally hear it, not in the words, in everything else. the switch, you were still there. I turned it off.